Hi Pisces, how are you today? So we're going to do the inner child card just to see what's going on today and for the weekend. So what do Pisceans need to know today? What do Pisces need to know today? What do Pisces need to know? So the first aspect here is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. So when we have the Five of Swords, we've got the inner child just going on his journey and coming adrift. He's adrift in his thoughts and he's arrived at this interesting place where he sees different aspects of himself. He sees sea lions and a starfish, but also he's on his own after having his companions with him. So what's happened here is a little bit of confusion for him because he doesn't know how to communicate anymore. He's away, he's alone. So this is an analogy that walking away and moving away from certain aspects needs perhaps to be looked at. So the thoughts that are around you at the moment just need to be reevaluated and maybe talk it to those that you actually trust, who value you as a person, and not those people who are just hanging on. So some people are kind of just using you in a situation. So perhaps it's now the time to have new counsel. Does that make sense? We'll just have a look at another card. So we've got the Child of Wands. The Child of Wands. So for Pisceans, this is the analogy of the little prince. And he teaches people on earth how valuable they are, especially if they tap into an aspect where when they look up to the heavens, they can see him. He's a blessing, an absolute little blessing. And this is an analogy of yourself being blessed. So having these new thought waves to allow the Child of Wands to really communicate to you. So you find over the weekend that different thoughts may enter your consciousness. So if you do talk to different people, it's good to actively listen to them because what they're going to tell you will be absolutely phenomenal if you give it a chance, if you see the newness in the aspirations. So you've got the Three of Swords as well. With the Three of Swords, you may feel still a little trapped in your thoughts. You may also emotionally be trapped, and to have the Three of Swords is to release that pain and suffering. So if you have had cross words with anyone or you're not agreeing with what they say, then it's okay to really get in touch with your heart, your own tune, and not feel so cut in. Because there is freedom out there. You see the bird in the window. This is a sense of freedom. Yes, she can't look up out of the window. See here, the bird. She can't look. She's only this height. So she needs to look up higher. So when you see your situation this weekend, if you look for some freedom and look for an opening, and the way to do that is by being the Child of Wands and really getting in touch with a kindness and gentleness to yourself now. So this card here, if you use your own logic and thinking of intelligence when dealing with people who are telling you untruths, then this will aspire that you can go through into a pool of emotion. You can go higher than ever before to realize your freedom is very, very close. So we're going to do a Moonology card, Pisces. What do Pisceans need to know? What do Pisces need to know today? Okay, let's have a look. So you've got darkness. Darkness. Don't be too concerned with this darkness, simply because in the darkness we can realize what's happening. Sometimes darkness is like the womb itself. That usually stands up on there. So when you have darkness, you'll be able to get a sense of yin, of feminine. You can see the seals here in this card, they're dark as well. And it's just a analogy. Well, it's not an analogy, it is actually the yinness that we need to tap into, being more gentle and kind to ourselves. The little girl in this tower has been very clever to make it a triangle out of some swords, to say her own tune, her own voice. And it's not helped me, but it's some of the message that you need to tap into. So in the darkness, there is always light, but in complete blackness is a chance for the spiritual light to come through. There is one tree here. This stands for you. You're standing firm and tall, and the rabbit in the background is for new beginnings, new fertile way of realizing that you are on a journey of realization that you don't have to put up now with those thoughts that no longer serve you. So allow the pain to come through this weekend if it's suitable to release that pain. And with the Child of Wands, just being free to roam wherever they are. And he tells the people on earth, every time you look up to the stars, you see me. So look up to your own stars and see how special you are. So I wish you all the best at the weekend, and thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Please make a comment and we'll see you again soon. Lots of love to you all.